What is up, guys? Welcome to another From Lift to Failure. This one we're gonna have to mute as well, just because there is copyrighted music on it. So we will have to mute it, as I said. But super excited. I haven't been able to do one of these in a little bit, but excited to put another one out here for you guys. So without further ado, let's move on over here. And first up, doing some pec deck flies, and that he's doing them reverse, and that is some serious flexibility, regardless of if he's doing 0 pounds on it. That is incredible. Not necessarily optimal for like consistent strain. I would have to imagine after I can't even do it, but I would have to imagine after a certain point you lose some of the strain on your muscles. So for training purposes, maybe a little impractical, but very good flexibility. Keep it moving here. Got an Atlas Stone. Something I'm a little nervous to try, and next year will probably be the year I have to try them as I go on my journey of trying different competitive lifting sports. This year being obviously the bodybuilding competition, which I'll have an update for you guys soon about, and he is struggling. Oh no. Oh, it's coming at the camera guy. Alright, he stopped it. That was so fluid. I'm not even going to question what he was doing, as in how, because I would imagine if I tried to do something like that, it would look like one step and then another step and another step. He did that in like a fluid motion. Doing a incline press. Forgot to let go of the weight, just took it with him. God. Oh boy, definitely better equipment can be used for that. Looked like, oh gosh, can't think of the name. Looks like he was trying to do hanging leg swings, but laying down. But that's not what I was thinking of. Just a secondary. I missed what was going on in the background there. Oh, we got some quarter reps. What would that train? Your neck and back, I suppose. I'm hoping this is a joke. Very much hoping. Oh boy. I feel like I've seen this particular one before. But we got the knot going on. Working real hard. I mean, not necessarily what it was meant for, but there's... I'm never against using machine improperly if you're able to execute it right. Not necessarily that this person was, but there are certain like equipments where even if you're doing the same motion, you're going from a push to a push motion, you can switch it up with stance if you're standing versus sitting, things like that. Like I'm for that because it can provide a nice variety to your workout. But definitely not what that was intended for. I mean, kudos to you. That's gotta be a lot of... Oh, boy. Drops it right on her. Hopefully he knows her. I mean, micro movements when it comes to core can activate it an incredible amount, especially just starting out. You don't necessarily need to get full motion. Hopefully over time he increases those motion there. This guy is just training to be a samurai, I guess. Very aggressive. not a single push-up to be seen. I'm worried when I do push-ups, especially because I'll do them a lot of supersets. I'm worried that and that's what I'm actually doing. But I know it's not, but I always get nervous because I'm so tired. So I go down for my push-ups, and I'm worried I'm just going to mentally be going so hard and then not actually moving. But what was the issue here? Back a little further, I guess. Oh, just because of the hip flexion there. Unneeded. That's probably going to break that. It's probably not, the wire's probably not rated for... Oh, no one got hurt, nothing broke. I thought something was. I mean, I guess that's one way to add weight if you need to add weight. Impressive back, though, probably. Okay, so only because I have context on this one, I don't find this to be a fail, or this is purely comedic. For those of you who don't know who this is Juji Mufu, one of my all-time favorite multi-class athletes, and I refer to him as that because he does a little bit of everything, and whatever he's focusing on, he fully commits himself to. As of lately, it's been bodybuilding and a few other things, but he is incredibly athletic. This man, who is very built, keeps limber, does backflips, all this fun stuff, but very well-rounded athlete, and I happen to know this particular bit is purely comedic, but nonetheless impressive, because that takes a lot of strain and a lot of core strength to keep yourself... It falls, though. Whatever that treadmill told her, she did not like. I mean, it could be worse. Like, kind of to what I was saying, like, you can change up your grip and whatever, your stance, and there's definitely where he should brace himself differently for that, but just different at the end of the day. I think if someone has to help you that much, you should not be doing that weight. You're going to hurt yourself doing that. All that amount of jerking on the joints and everything, that's an injury waiting to happen. I mean, speed is very helpful with a lot of lifts. Anything like that, personally, I don't think you need the speed. I think going slower is better. So I'm not even sure what this... Is that an assist for dips or something? I'm not sure. Has the spirit just not the right idea? Oh my gosh. That is just torture. That's cruel and unusual punishment. He should be sent to... That's cruel and unusual punishment too. These people should be sent to jail. What are you doing? No. Run in. What? Oh. You need a break. Need a break. That's all. That's funny, though. I mean, ways to optimize, but what are you doing, bud? I've seen people, like, competitively. I thought the clip was just going to be about form. In certain sports, you'll actually see people do pull-ups and chin-ups in that fashion, the swinging. I'm not commenting on that, but I have seen it, like, in actual competition, so that's why I was commenting originally. I'm like, oh, like, not the way I do it, not the way a lot of people would suggest to do it, but it does appear to be a thing, but he just completely lost his grip. Oh, flew back. I think he should be training for, in a different way. There's ways to do hip thrust, friend, that just aren't going to make the entire gym uncomfortable. It's a very interesting circuit. I don't know how I feel about it. Especially depending on when you do it. Is that a shake weight? I don't know if those are shake weights or if he's just shaking and trying to do like tricep extensions. I don't know. But thank you all for tuning in. Those were great. If you ever need to find or want to find the videos themselves, I always post the Reddit link that I find them in down below. Tune in next week for another From Lift to Failure. And again, hope you guys enjoyed.